Good morning. Cooking, cutting up, keeping it real. I enjoy getting up in the morning earlier than anybody else in the house, especially on a Sunday morning. And I'm sniffing my hammer, just so you know. And I'm going to try to talk at this time, but I'm going to try to talk slow enough that you can understand me, because everybody's still asleep here. So I'm going to try to speak at a tone that y'all can hear, but you may have to cut your volume up. Mine's all the way up, just so you know. Mama Lisa in the kitchen, and I'm going to put together an egg casserole. Now, I don't have everything that I need for that egg casserole that's in my cookbook, so I'm going to kind of do a makeshift. You know, we're in the Rona phase of life, and supplies are scarce at times, and so I'm going to use what I have. So let me show y'all what that's going to look like. I took about 2 tablespoons of butter, and I had like Land O'Lakes or something, whatever I got from the Instacarter. And I put it in my pan in the bottom of it, put it in 350-degree oven, and I melted that just till it was melted, not brown, okay? Now my pan has, you know, it's used, just saying. So I'm gonna set that to the side, and I'm gonna crack, I don't know, about 6 eggs. Let's see what I've got. This to where y'all can see, and I can work at the same time. There we go. Okay, I have 2 here. And look, I try to keep it down so I'm not going to bang it on my cooking. Because my guys, thankfully, are still working at home. And so, I got up this morning early and got my day started. Because they'll probably work today, and I'm going to tune in to our church's Zoom meeting. I don't even know what they call that, but anyway, last week I tuned in, I really enjoyed it. And last week, I literally had just hopped out of the shower, and my hair was wet. Pull it out. Anyway, let me toss this. Okay, to this, that's 6 eggs. To this, I'm gonna add, I do have some heavy whipping cream that makes this really, really good. Now, healthy, I don't know about all that. I'm just gonna do a dub-dub. Because, you know, I'm feeding 3 different men, 4, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 3 different ones. And if Gunny shows up today, which he might, he'll have this as well. So this is actually a really good casserole to prepare for a family and to eat on all week. So I'm going to give that a whirl. And to that, I'm going to add some salt and pepper. And I'm going to keep this very, very basic, because my guys are kind of picky eaters in my eyes. So I'm going to add about 2 teaspoons of salt and about a teaspoon of pepper and see what that looks like. I'm going to add a little more milk to this. You know, that's the thing about being in quarantine with the coronavirus going around. I'm so thankful for so many things. One thing is being a farmer's wife these days. I'm also thankful that I kind of know what to do, you know, in the kitchen with what I have. And that has come from watching my mom, my grandmother, my granny, my aunts, some of my uncles, some of my cousins, male and female. Anyway, I'm going to take this, because this pan is not hot anymore. And I have, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 maybe slices of bread left. I'm gonna have to get me some bread. Anyway, it's nice to be up with everybody that's asleep in my house these days too, because nobody else is using their internet right now. Not in my house. It's a good place to be. I ain't gonna lie about it. I'm gonna take, I have 5 pieces of bread, and it really doesn't matter if I had hot dog buns or hamburger buns or whatever, I'd use it. And I'm just gonna kind of roll that around and get some butter on both sides of the bread. And then I'm gonna leave it just like that. Oh, that's all I got. There it is. Okay, now, to that, I'm gonna add my eggs. I know, I'm getting ahead of myself. I do have some bacon bits. I'm gonna sprinkle the rest of these bacon bits on here. Yeah. Everybody likes bacon bits here. The struggle is real. As far as what to feed who and who likes what and all that. I think this needs more milk. I want it to be milky enough or, you know, liquidy enough that that bread soaks this up pretty quick, because I'm going to pop this in a 350-degree oven, and I'm going to bake it probably 30 minutes uncovered, but I'm going to let it sit like this for about 15 minutes, maybe 30, maybe, because my guys won't be rolling out super early on a Sunday morning, even in the Rona. I'm going to put just a handful or so of Colby Jack. That's what I have. But you can use whatever cheese you've got. Parmesan, cheddar, American. You can put American sauces on this. Anyway, now I want to look at this and see. I'm going to add just a little more milk to mine. Just a little bit. I want the bread to be absorbed, that for about 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna pop it in the oven. Now, before I pop it in the oven, I will check this again, and if it looks, let me show you real close. If it looks like see how kind of soupy it looks? If it doesn't look that soupy before I put it in the oven, I'm gonna add another dub of milk, just so that it looks a little soupy like that, okay? That way, when it bakes up, the bread will be nice and absorbed. We'll have absorbed that egg and milk, and it'll have kind of not a crusty bottom. If I had done this last night and put it in the fridge overnight, it would have that, but I did not. I fell asleep. Shocker. Anyway, that casserole is what I'm gonna do for my guys this morning. You could put gravy over this. You could make toast with it as a side, or biscuits, or bacon, or sausage. I don't think I have any sausage thawed out right now, but I'm just saying you could do a lot with this particular casserole. You could even get it to really good doneness. And you could put maple syrup over it, like warm maple syrup. This is very versatile. It's kind of an all-in-one. You can use hash browns if you have hash browns as your bottom layer instead of the bread. I didn't have no hash browns thawed out. But if you had that, you could do that. Now you'd have to bake it longer because that hash brown needs to brown on the bottom. But that's what I'm doing, and I hope that's something that's helpful for y'all in the Rona. Cooking, cutting up, keeping it real. Mama Lisa's in the kitchen, having a great morning. Happy Sunday, y'all. We'll see y'all. Take care.